Hello everyone, I hope you're all well and had a good week, and welcome to another Great British Pub Quiz. If it is your first time here, then welcome to the channel. It's a 5-round pub quiz, and I will explain the rules of each round before they begin. And being the Great British Pub Quiz, nearly all of the questions are about the UK. So let's have a look at the 5 rounds this week. Round 1 is a picture round. Round 2, which was done via the draw, is called What Comes Next. Thank you for the suggestion, Nikki. Round 3 is the entertainment round. Round 4 is Pictogram, and the final round is General Knowledge. I will give you answers after round 2, after round 4, and after the final rounds. As always, I hope you enjoy, and good luck. Round 1 is the picture round, and there are 10 pictures in this round. Number 1. Who is this a picture of from when they were younger? Number 2. Who is this from the world of film and TV? Number 3. Name the sportswoman. Number 4. Name the game show. Number 5. This is the logo for which company? And number 6. Name the game. Number 7. Name the illusionist. Number 8. Name the band. Number 9. Name the islands. It will zoom in a second, don't worry. Here we go. And the last one in this round, what is this a close-up of? Round 2 is called What Comes Next. Now, last week I asked for round suggestions. I took all of those suggestions, wrote them down, and via a random number generator, this is the round that was picked. So a big thank you to everybody who suggested a round. So the way this round will work is you will see 3 things on your screen, and you just have to guess what comes next in the sequence. So I will give you an example. Let me think a second. So if you were to see Theresa May, Boris Johnson, and Liz Truss, the answer would be Rishi Sunak, as he's the next one who comes along in the sequence. Now, it could literally be anything, and I'm not telling you what it is. You have to figure it out. So you have 18 seconds for each one. I hope that's enough time, and best of luck. That's the end of the first two rounds. I will now go through the answers, and round 3 and 4 will follow immediately after. The answers for round 1. Number 1 is a young Nicola Sturgeon. And number 2, the actor, is Liam Neeson. Number 3, the sportswoman, Fallon Sherrock. And number 4, the game show, is Taskmaster. Number 5, the logo, is for Travelodge. Number 6, the game. I played this on holiday. It's really difficult. It's Quoits. Maybe I was just rubbish. And number 7, the illusionist, is Derren Brown. And number 8, the band, is McFly. And number 9, the islands, are the Shetland Islands. And the last one is a close-up of a car wash. The answers for round 2, number 1. The next one in line is Spectre. They are all James Bond films. And number 2 is Stuarts. They are royal houses. Number 3 is Gary Lineker. They are the regular hosts of Match of the Day. And number 4 is Andrew Bailey. They are all governors of the Bank of England. And number 5 is income tax. Pay £200. Number 6 is Roger Taylor, all members of the band Queen. And number 7 is Hexagon, which they're all polygons. Number 8, which is obviously signs of the zodiac, it is Cancer. Number 9, my personal favourite, I'll tell you why in a second. The answer is Nerf. They are numbers in French. So I must share this story. When I was a child at junior school and we first started French, the teacher said, "Can anybody count in French?" And I shot my hand up like a NASA rocket because my mother had taught me to count to 10 in French when I was much younger. So up I went to the front of the class. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit. Now, when my mother taught me to count in French, after wheat came barley, corn. I think she found it quite amusing to herself, slightly embarrassing, and I still haven't quite forgiven her yet. Anyway, moving on. Number 10. The next in the sequence is Margaret Thatcher. They are all UK Prime Ministers. Round 3 is the entertainment round, and there are 15 questions in this round. Number 1. Millennium was a 1998 hit song for who? Number 2. Who played the main character Mark Bellison in the 2009 film The Invention of Lying? Number 3. Give me just a second, then I'll be alright. Surely one more moment couldn't break my heart. Give me till tomorrow, then I'll be okay. Just another day, and then I'll hold you tight. And lyrics in which song? Number 4. In which TV show did Nicholas Lyndhurst play Gary Sparrow, a man who lived with his wife during the 1990s but could travel back to the 1940s? Number 5. Name the animated TV show. Number 6. Who were the female backing singers from the band Wham that went on to have their own hit records? Number 7. The water in Majorca don't taste like what it oughta was a famous line in an advert for which beer? That is how it's pronounced in the advert, not how I speak. Maybe after a few. Number 8. Name the album and the band from this album cover. And you get half a point for each. Number 9. In which TV show did Joe Frost travel the country to help families with misbehaving children? And number 10. What was the first Western feature film to be broadcast on North Korea's state television? Was it Bend It Like Beckham or Mike Bassett, England manager? And 11 to 15. You need to guess the year the following TV shows were first released. So on the next page, you're going to see the names of well-known TV shows. You just need to guess the year that the first episode aired. Now there is some wiggle room. Next to each episode, it will tell you how many years above or below you can be with your guess. And once you see the 5, you have 50 seconds to make your choices. Round 4 is the Pictogram round. For those of you who haven't played before, it's a really easy round to play, very similar to the TV show catchphrase, so I'll give you a quick example. You will see an image or an animation that I've created just like this, and if you can see at the bottom, I'm looking for the title of a film. Now from the image, there are 5 elements with 1 highlighted, so the film would be the 5th element. I hope that makes sense. There are 5 in total to do, and you have around 15 seconds for each. The answer to round 3, number 1, Millennium was a hit song for Robbie Williams. And number 2, Mark Bellison in The Invention of Lying was played by Ricky Gervais. And number 3, our lyrics in the song by Daniel Bedingfield, I think, is Gotta Get Through This. And number 4, the TV show in which Nicholas Lyndhurst could go back in time was Goodnight, Sweetheart. Number 5, the animated TV show is The Number Blocks, or just Number Blocks. Number 6. The backing singers from the band Wham, who had their own hit records, is Pepsi and Shirley. And number 7. The water in Majorca don't taste like what it oughta was advertising Heineken. It's a funny advert. Number 8. So the album and the band, so half a point for each. The album is The Fat of the Land, which is by The Prodigy. And number 9. The TV show in which Joe Frost helped families with misbehaving children is Super Nanny. And number 10. The first film broadcast on North Korea's state television, Western film, is Bend It Like Beckham. I don't think they're ready for Mike Bassett. Now, 11 to 15, you had to guess the TV show from the following years. So, number 1 was Match of the Day, anywhere between 61 to 67 for the point. 2, I'm a Celebrity, anywhere between 2000 to 2004. Number 3, Coronation Street, so anywhere between 57 to 63. Number 14, Soldier Soldier, anywhere between 89 to 93. And the last one, Peaky Blinders, anywhere between 2011 to 2015. The answers for the Pictogram round. Number 1, the town is... God, I'm a big kid. It is Nuneaton. And number 2, a saying or phrase, is forgive and forget. Number 3, the song is Return of the Mac. Number 4, the TV show Are You Being Served? And the last one, probably the easiest of the lot, another saying or phrase, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And that's the end of round 4. I do hope you're enjoying it so far. We will now go into the final round. The answers will follow immediately after, and then there is a score chart at the end, so you can tally up your score and see which quizzer you are. The final round is general knowledge, and there are 15 questions in this round. Number 1. What did Operation Deep Scan fail to find in Scotland in 1987? Gold, oil, or the Loch Ness Monster? Number 2. By average temperature, what is the hottest planet in our solar system? Number 3. Which ancient calculating device consisted of a wooden frame with rows of beads? Number 4. Helen Sharman was the first British woman to do what? Swim the English Channel, go into space, or sail single-handed and non-stop around the world? Number 5. Used by many BBC radio stations to mark the precise start of each hour, the Greenwich time signal is made up of how many pips? 6, 12, or 18? Number 6. Which building is nicknamed the Old Lady of Threadneedle Street? The Tower of London, the British Library, or the Bank of England? Number 7. The British government's emergency committee shares its name with which species of snake? Number 8. Which Bronte sister wrote the novel Jane Eyre? Was it Charlotte or Emily? And number 9. With a play on words from a well-known song from Mary Poppins, what was the Sun newspaper headline when First Division football team Inverness Caledonian Thistle caused one of the biggest ever upsets in Scottish football by beating Celtic? And it was just brilliant. Number 10. The Peninsular and Oriental Steam Navigation Company, more commonly referred to as what? Questions 11 to 15. Which sportsman won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year awards in the following years? So, in a moment, you're going to see a list of 5 years, and next to that year, you're going to see the sport that the winner competes in. You just need to name who won the sports personality in that year. Once you see the 5, there we go, you will have 50 seconds. Good luck. The answers are round 5. Number 1, Operation Deep Scan failed to find the Loch Ness Monster. And number 2, the hottest planet in our solar system is Venus, even though it's not the closest to the Sun. Number 3, the ancient calculating device is an abacus. And number 4, Helen Sharman was the first British person to go into space. Number 5, the number of pips in the Greenwich time signal is 6. And number 6, the Old Lady of Threadneedle Street is the Bank of England. Number 7, the British government's emergency committee is called COBRA. Number 8, the Bronte sister that wrote Jane Eyre was Charlotte. Number 9, oh god, I do love this one. The answer is Supercali-Go-Ballistic Celtic are atrocious. And number 10, the Peninsular and Oriental Steam Navigation Company, more commonly known as P&O. And 11 to 15, you had to name the BBC Sports Personality of the Year winners. So, in 1980 was Robin Cousins, 1990 Paul Gascoigne, 2000 Steve Redgrave, 2010 Tony McCoy, and 2020 Lewis Hamilton. Here is a score chart, so tally up your score and see which quizzer you are. Let me know in the comments. So that's the end of the quiz. As always, a very big thank you for playing, truly is appreciated. I do hope you had fun. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and you won't miss any of my future videos. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the extra day if you're from the UK. The bank holidays are always welcome. And see you next week. Take care.